Welcome, GMAN Division 3A2, your weekly recap. I am, as always, going to shine, joined by Lazra.
Hello.
Let's take a look at last week's games, shall we? It is Tridentum Execrata tying Freya's Guard. Yes, this is the Necro tying the Norse. Sort of interesting, because you'd expect the removals with, you know...
Yeah, how the hell did the Norse get a touchdown here?
Honestly, I'd almost say the same to the Necro with the Yeti running around.
Yeah. Well, congrats on both of them, I guess.
Yes.
Norse took Boomer. Don't know how much they did. Probably just for an armor 9 piece to put.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's
Long
cool my
beard.
blow running around. What am I saying?
No, wait, isn't Long Boomer the AV9 one?
Well, he's got 6 skills, so I like to think he is. Can't remember.
Let's assume
I
he
assume
is.
he is. Yeah.
I mean, on one hand, I can understand taking Boomer, but then again, Norse have Claw. No, I mean, Necro have Claw.
Oh yeah, and it showed the Mighty Blow Claw got 5 casualties that game.
Yeah, 50 blocks, 2 KOs, 6 casualties, versus the 61 blocks, 3 KOs, 2 casualties from the Norse. So there's a gap there.
Yeah, it sounds like an interesting little fight there.
Right.
Norse probably feeling like they could have gotten a win if their armor dice had fallen a bit nicer for them, but
that's AV
them's the breaks.
7. But yes, interesting 1-1 there. Doctors with Grog also tie against the Uruk Haikus. Yeah, I doubt we're gonna see much in terms of removals. Is what I was gonna say, but apparently I was wrong. 2 KOs, 1 injuries, and 1 kill inflicted for the dwarves, which is perhaps higher than I would have expected. And 57 blocks into.
Well, they do have a lot of Mighty Blow dwarves. They have 6, 7 Mighty Blow, 2 Mighty Blow piling on.
I guess.
But as I've learned this from playing Camry, just Mighty Blow piling on against Armor 9 will do stuff eventually.
Right.
And the Doctor's Score had 60 blocks, so even Armor 9 will break under that sort of pressure.
It definitely did for both teams, actually.
Yep, but no one was able to pull away and make a 2-1 play.
Right.
Sadly.
They didn't swing enough to anyone's side.
No. Although no glaring mistakes.
Now, the next game wasn't a tie whatsoever. Maybe Season wins 2-0 against the Supremacist runners, the Pro Elves. Showing high elf superiority.
Yeah, High Elves coming up top there.
Interesting.
I don't know. I don't think that's a very surprising result when you look at the throwers and catches the High Elves have compared to the throwers and catches on the Pro Elf team.
Yeah, I don't think it was too surprising.
So yeah, it's a pretty routine 2-0.
Interestingly, blocky game, though that sort of ends up happening in an elf off. Both teams think they can finally start punching stuff, and then they punch each other like a lot.
Yeah.
But this time the Pro Elves did less blocks than the High Elves. Usually the other way around. With the Pro Elves being down men quicker because of that AV7.
That is interesting. Well, they had that guard to work with, that token guard. That could swing in, they could force it, could swing into 2 or 3 more blocks on a turn. Sometimes. That'd be my guess. And I don't think the guard ever got removed, so. That's the thing, there's no Mighty Blow on the elves, so it's only a 40% shot to break armor on any of the Pro Elves here.
Right.
So, yeah.
Nice. Furry Harem loses real bad against the Rebel Ogre. It was a concede.
It's a concede.
That's what it says here.
Yeah, it was a concede. You reckon it was a legal concede? No, it wasn't a
There's
legal
no way
concede
in hell
because
it was a legal concede.
so it was a rage quit.
It was indeed.
Or okay, benefit of the doubt, real life might have happened mid game,
True.
and Keith Carr might have had to step away. Because look at it, I mean, no one's died here. All his pieces are fine.
I mean, 11 blocks into 5 removals isn't great, but
Yeah,
still.
but no one had died yet. It's not like he lost his one
Actually,
turn
one
and was
player
like,
had
right, I'm
died.
done with this shit league.
One player died, but I'm
Um,
guessing got appoed.
no, just a lineman died, like a chump died.
Oh.
I mean, they went to loner, but they weren't an important piece. He still had his claw palm. I feel like maybe something came up and Keith Carr had to step away because Skaven look like might have been looking forward to the yoga game.
Mm-hmm.
There's a chance to get some SVP on the blitzer that's a rookie for like hitting all these noblars.
Yes.
But yeah, as a concession, there's not too much we can talk more about it.
Yep. The Toxic Avengers ties the hat-tricks, which is odd. Well, sort of odd. The hat-tricks are in a pretty poor position.
Oh jeez, what? Zombie, how did you tie this? Were all these casualties on like turn 15 or something?
Yeah.
It's a wall of red. Barza, once again, managing to find point situations.
How did this happen?
I
There
don't
was a
know.
lightning bolt, but I mean...
Let me check the Discord to see what they were saying about it. If they said anything about it, because that seems like a wacky game. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like it might have been a 1 in 81 in the first half for Zombie. So Barzak scored, while he probably still had most of his players. And then Zombine's players decided to just CAD everyone in the second half. But by then they didn't have enough turns to make it 2-1.
Oh. Nurgle things.
Yeah. Apparently, yeah, it was probably a 1 in 81 on his only non-block warrior,
Oh no.
which is a shame. But anyway.
Yeah, that...
Interestingly, Zombie commenting, I don't think I've ever rolled so many consecutive pushes. I guess it must have been in the first half, and he said, glad the plots got hot for me in the second half. So yeah, it might have just been the Nurgle turned up 8 turns too late to the Palmer game. But yeah, bit of a beat down there. Barzak happy to take a point away from that one.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Valka's Ass Kickers wins against the Serpents of Inneruk.
Now, I don't think anyone predicted this.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you did, because the Valka's Ass Kickers are up there. It's like the
yeah, but I was doing that to be different. I wasn't seriously predicting them.
Yeah, it's an interesting result there.
It's a cool result.
Sure.
I'm a big fan.
Exactly.
17 armor breaks for the chaos there, versus 5 for the dark elves. That probably tells a lot of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Can't really screen or do much when half your players are stunned or knocked out.
Yes.
And the Mighty Blow piling on got 0 casualties. The Dark Elves.
How many times did it really pile on, though?
You tell me how many piling on rolls were made.
That's a good point.
Does it say? Does that even register in the dice log at all?
I doubt he piled on very much. Then again, you'd think Mighty Blow by and of itself.
Yeah, I would have done something against Armor 8 Beastman. Well, check his blocks. See how many blocks he took and how many.
Well, he took
The
29 blocks and got 2 KOs for it.
Yeah, but can you not check Beamslang's dice rolls?
Oh, I can. Hold up. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Actually, wait. Boomslang. He got 1 pow, 1 stumble, 8 pushes, 3 skulls, 3 both dead.
Right. That
So
would do it when the Chaos are rocking up with this much block on value pieces.
he used 2 of his rerolls on block Boomstang's blocks because they were 1 dice. He made 1, 2, 3, 4,
Wow.
5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. Got 2 knockdowns.
And neither doesn't break armor, which is kind of expected. Yeah, you would expect that actually. Mighty Blow onto armor 8. You need about 3 blocks to break armor on average, so.
So that's not
Man.
expected.
Yeah, it is. Like 40, with Mighty Blow, it's like 40% to break. So
Yeah.
you need 3 blocks.
So he didn't. Did he break?
No.
No. So.
Anyway.
Alright. So that was not great.
Theoretically, he's putting on a clinic, apparently.
What?
Because I didn't understand, I didn't figure out how they'd win, because there's so much blodge, and they've only got the one, actually 5 tackle.
Yes.
But anyway, well done.
Hmm.
It's a big win for them. Probably sets them on course for playoffs at least.
Sure. Now, a slightly more unexpected win is the. Well, actually, is this more unexpected? I really didn't expect the Chaos to win. Either way, Alter of Acrobata win a game. It was against.
I know, sing it from the rooftops. Coach Cool has won a game.
Yes.
Against some Nurgle. I think Nurgle's probably one of the tougher matchups because of the stink hurting your Agi 3 catches and stuff. So yeah, this was a good performance. Yeah, you got me. Well, yeah, still hurts Agi 4.
I mean, it does, but I think
Probably,
it's a
probably
bigger
more.
issue. You know,
Because
very
Agi 4
large
expects to be able to
Mighty
pass
Blow.
and catch. It doesn't really hurt Agi 3 because Agi 3 doesn't really plan on handing the ball off at any point, unless it's for SPP at the end of the
Does
drive.
Kislev though?
I don't know. I don't know how Kislev play.
I don't really know either.
Yeah,
To be honest, it's like the one team I really don't get.
same. So yeah, I don't know. Probably having a Kislev coach when we don't watch all the games is I have no idea how they play or
Yeah.
how they do it. So I assume what happened was the Nurgle had to attack first and got sacked, and then it was a 1-0 or 1-1 at half time, and then Coach Cool working in a 2-turn touchdown or something to
Yes.
seal the deal in the second half.
Yeah. That was
Only one
close.
casualty for the Chaos.
One casualty
Sorry
for
for
both
yawning.
teams. So
Yeah,
sort
I think
of.
the Claw Mighty Blow team will be a bit disappointed in that one.
Right.
Then again, there's a lot of blood and a fair bit of like wrestle tackle here. So might have just not rolled the powers they needed.
Mm-hmm. Let's take a look at development. We'll start with Tridentum Execrata. They get 1 level, and it was on a very nice piece indeed. The Blodge Guard Flesh Golem gets Mighty Blow. That was about expected. There's not too many other skills there.
They're sort of running out of skills now.
Yes.
That's sort of at their most efficient point.
Basically. So that was that.
But now you've taken Mighty Blow, which would accelerate their SPP gain. But I don't know what else he takes, so fair enough.
Tackle.
Yeah, I think tackle. I don't know. It's an interesting one because it's an argument. Once you get to Blodge firm on the flesh ball, then what more do you want out of him apart from strength up
Oh, guard. You definitely want a guard.
and guard? But they've got the guard.
Yeah, but these are.
You don't really need the Mighty Blow. Oh, I guess you might want it for just to tick along, maybe get a knockout hack or something extra.
Right. I mean, Metal is a big proponent of Mighty Blow on the Flesh Golems.
Does he take it early though, or does he take it late?
He took it early. Second skill, I think.
That's the thing with late Mighty Blow. With late Mighty Blow, you're like. I mean, it's fine. I just think there's a discussion to be had about taking Mighty Blow really late on a piece because
I mean,
all you're doing
Mighty Blow
is
isn't just for SPP. It can do some decent removal stuff as well. Something that Necro struggles with at least a little bit, even with the Mighty Blow Wolf. like getting the extra.
Yeah, they do get reliant on the mighty blow. Well, I would say that it should be the whites. The whites would be the other mighty blow pieces. But yeah, it's fine. You found out of skills that are super good and obvious, so might as well get some more mighty blow.
Like here's the thing, I feel like Mighty Blow on the Flesh Golem is better than on most pieces because they have stand firm, which means that if they don't get the knockdown, that's a free Mighty Blow hit for you.
Yeah, it's true. And they have Lodge as well, so they're even better.
Exactly, so it's even better.
I'm sold. Should carry on.
Well, if we do carry on, we go to Freya's Guard, who got some stuff. One
Yeah.
stuffs, to be exact. Halfdane Kjetilsson gets Wait, no way. No, he did not. He gets Dirty Player, so that's a Dirty Player up and running now.
Perfect.
Very nice.
Got all forms of removal are on the table now for the Norse, which is what you want.
Right. And an MNG on one of their better roof learners. It's a pity, but oh well. Then we look at the doctors with Grog. They get a niggle on one of their Longbeards. He can definitely afford to replace him, so I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Then there's two MNGs. Yeah. Urukaikus, they get actually, no, they didn't get a level, but they did have a player die. One of the blitzers, Takahama Kyoyoshi II, died and gets replaced by the third.
Cool.
A pity, but he only had guard, so.
He only had guard.
If you're gonna lose anyone, that's a decent one to lose.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe a season. They surely got a level. They did not, but they had a very important piece die.
Yeah, they had that all-star piece die, probably their best player. Maybe their second best player.
My dad needs me alive. It's the Blodge Agi Leap Sure Hands Movement Blitzer died.
It's a huge loss.
Right, against Pro Elves as well.
Yeah. Apparently it was dead over dead. Which sucks.
That's
what Batman's was saying in a high up chat. So yeah, it's a big loss.
Right.
But there's still stat freaks on this team.
Sure. Wouldn't be argue he was
fine.
bloat. Though you'd probably be wrong.
Maybe. I still think I'm Too Pretty to Die is such an interesting piece, like an Agi 3 elf.
Yeah.
But his strength 4, so Blodge, sure hand, so is Cap.
It's just full runner. Yeah. You do not throw with that piece.
Ooh, you carry with it. You might carry with it in the elf matchup.
They always carry with it, pretty sure.
Yeah, actually, yeah. No, yeah, I'm being stupid, of course you do. Oh my god. It's been a long day for me.
Right.
Right.
So promises runners. Whoops, that's not them. Ah, great. Give me a second, I went out of the thing. Supremacists runners, there we go. They had one level, and it was on their thrower. So he has... Where is he? Wait. He sacked it.
This is the 12. Wait. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, but. So he sacked and replaced it because it didn't roll a double
Yes,
with stats.
I'm guessing so.
That is the kind of cycling that is an interesting play. I think that's kind of cool, actually.
I'd probably do the same on high elves.
Yeah. It looks odd at the start, don't you think about it? Well, you can get another 6 SPP pretty easily. And why wait another 10 SPP to get to 16 when you could do the same thing again and just re-roll it?
No, it wouldn't even be to 16 because he had a level already. So it would be to 31.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, what was it? I thought it was 16. Oh,
No,
yeah,
he
no, it
had
was the
accurate
31.
over.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely cycle in. 100%. Ooh.
Oh, maybe not 100%.
I thought you cycled him after level 2, which I thought was the...
No, I think the normal is to sack him after level 3.
Yeah, which is what's happened.
I think that's what you do
Cool.
with wolves as well.
Hmm.
Right. Furry Harem.
They conceded and got 0 SPP.
Right. They had one of their linemen die, then their one gutter runner got movement busted.
Oh, well.
Their
I
wrestle
just got rid of
tackle,
life.
and he's sacked.
He's fine. Wait, he's sacked.
Yes.
Was he moving 7?
Movement 9, I'm guessing.
It must have been moving 7. There's no
Well,
way.
you can check very easily.
That's true. Sorry. Let me look. The
He was movement 8.
what ogre game? Oh, you keep that. You keep it. Surely.
He only had 2 normals, so there's a case for sacking him.
There is. I guess unless they do they have money to replace them? Because they only had 3 gutter runners.
They don't have money to replace him. How much do gutter runners cost again?
80.
Then he doesn't.
I think I would have kept him. It's moving 8. He still does the job. Like moving 9 is just a bonus. Like moving 8 is more than enough to fill that role. In my opinion, anyway.
I mean, he'll have enough money
Roughly
next
for
game.
Keith Carr. Anyway, moving on, I guess.
Right.
The ogres.
The ogres get absolutely nothing, so we'll move on once again.
Mm-hmm.
The Toxic Avengers get nothing.
Cool.
Hat-tricks have some stuff though.
Yeah, they all got bashed up. So
Yes, their one bull got a movement bust. Then an MNG on their strength 4 blocker. And then their good carrier died.
oh,
So it keeps getting worse.
keeps getting worse. But that's kind of what you expected when they walked into this death.
Alright, let's take a look at the Valakat's ass kickers. They get nothing.
Nothing for them. Yeah, nothing for them. Put a witch elf level on the dark elf team.
Right.
So let's have a look at that.
It gets a leap.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, leap before strip ball.
Well, the theory is at late TV, everyone's got sure hands. Who carries? So if you're going to take strip, you take it either first or second skill, but you don't have that luxury on a witch elf because she doesn't start with block. And they roll a movement first up, so that's one skill slot gone.
Right.
So by the time you get to wrestle tackle, you kind of don't even need strip. You get more value out of leaping into sure hands carriers in cages.
Yes, leap is an interesting pick. I'm a fan.
I mean, what would you take over it? Am I missing something obvious here?
No, I'd probably take leap myself.
Yeah.
The only obvious choice would be strip ball, but that has issues in and of itself.
Yeah. Anyway, up to level 5 now.
Yeah.
Not too far from level 6. Maybe their level 6 or 7 skill could be strip ball once they run out of good skills to take.
Right. I mean, witch elves rarely run out of good skills to take. There's always sidestep and
That's true. Sidestep on a Saka?
yes.
Actually, yeah, I can see it working, but ideally you want them on the floor, like safe, or in a scoring play.
Yes,
Anyway,
but
yeah,
sackers do risk themselves, and sidestep can definitely
they
help
do.
with
There's no perfect elf game where everyone's safe all the time. So
definitely not when it's a sacker. Yeah. Then we have the Eldor Acrobata.
Yep.
They get a level and some damage.
mm-hmm.
Level wise, they level Luigi, the Uh, Dawn, the Dauntless catcher. He gets dodge, so he's Rog now. And
Nice.
then one of the linemen with wrestle, tackle, strip, ball took a movement bust again.
Yep, they're down to movement 4.
That's a Nurgle warrior sacker at this point.
Yeah, I think it's time for Donato to make an exit.
You might be right. Even though he is sort of funny.
He is funny, but he's bad at this point. So it depends what Coach School's going for. You know, if you're going for funny, then definitely keep him. If you're going for like enjoying the matches because you've got pieces that do their job, then maybe think about getting rid of him.
You say that, but he's
But
playing
that's on them.
Kislev, so can he really enjoy any match?
Well, they haven't rage quit yet, so
Yeah. How
they
bad
must
can
be
it
doing
be?
something right.
And lastly, we have Dr. Flusman, but only thing that happened to them was an MNG on this large warrior.
Yeah. Oh, everyone quit. Everyone's quitting this week. Like, I think there's been about like 8 college drops this week,
Oh,
or something ridiculous like that. Yeah.
so
Anyway, 'tis the season, I guess.
yeah,
End of February, everyone's knackered. Can't take the dice. Should we
it's
predict some games?
dark and etc. We shall. First off, we have Freya's Guard versus the Doctors with Grog. Freya's Guard missing one of their better Ulfwereners, but then again the Doctors with Grog are also missing some players. I'm probably gonna give this one to the Doctors with Grog, because the only like proper damage piece on the Freya's Guard is on a Yeti. And I just don't think that's enough. I think that overwhelming Mighty Blow from the Dwarves might just cut through Freya's Guard.
Yeah, I think I'm also going to predict the Dwarves just because there's that like 15% of the time where the Mighty Blow turns up from the start for the Dwarves and the Norse are just nothing they can do. I mean, the rest of the time it's like an even match, but you got that risk when you're running an R7 team against a bash team like Dwarves. So I think I'm going to predict the Dwarves.
Tridentum Execrata versus maybe a Season. It's a Necro versus the High Elves. High Elves losing one of their better pieces.
Yeah, and trim down to 1940.
Yeah. Then again, the Necro, they're missing a couple things, notably the.
Well, they could have 1 tackle, 2 tackle. They have a zombie tackler and a decent werewolf.
Barely call the zombie tackler a tackle piece.
And he's a dirty player as well, so
Yeah.
the block dirty player tackle. That's such a cool piece. It probably needs to be sacked.
Well, he has 3 tackle. No, he has 4 tackle. Why am I trusting you on this?
Yeah, I'm blind and seeing double at this point, so.
You're seeing double. I think you're seeing half, buddy.
Yeah, I was seeing half. That's the worrying part.
Yeah, so he has 4 tackle. Both wolves have tackle and then 2 zombies. So that's, I mean, slightly worrying, but the big thing. Actually, no, he doesn't. I was gonna say he doesn't have sure hands, but he totally does.
He does have sure hands, but he doesn't get a wizard. Like,
Yeah.
Dasman's just trimmed his team down with that death to a point where he's not giving away wizards for free. So that means they can play the sit there, accurate, strong arm throw in the backfield, and not worry about and get bolted.
Yeah.
Which is a very nice position to be in as High Elf, so I'm going to predict Basman's.
I will as well. The Uruk Haikus face off against Furry Harem. Furry Harem being about a third of a team at this point.
Yeah, that's right, rat life there, isn't it?
Yeah, but that third
this
of a
Orc team
team
is kind of beaten
sort
up.
of scary.
Yeah, exactly. It's the best third. Look, you got an Agi 6 and actually 4 claw palm. They're both niggled though, which is a problem. But you have a natural 1-turner, so even when it all goes wrong, you just hide your 1-turner and then 1 turn and then win.
the team hasn't gotten any results though, has it? So who says they will now? So
Well,
I'm gonna go with the
no,
Uruguay
because they've
fans.
only got 2 gutter runners, so they're gonna have to induce gutter runners here. But they'll have like 700 inducement. 600. Like 660 inducement running. You can get some really good stuff at Skaven for that. So there's no way. You never count them down. I will say, however, it looks like with that last game, Keith Carr's will to play has just like died a death,
Hmm.
which is understandable when you've got what? How many healthy? He has one. He has 2 healthy players, a rookie blitzer and a one turner. Everyone else is crippled, um, or a loner. So
There's a
I'd
reason I don't
understand
play
if they're
Skaven.
struggling. Um, oh yeah, it's a terrible matchup of high elves, isn't it? I'm going to pick the Orcs. Long story short,
What are you talking about?
the Eric Haiku's game. Have you moved on?
Wait, what are
I'm
you?
confused
Why did you just say high elves?
because you said high elves.
What?
I thought you said they beat the high elves.
What?
Did you not say that?
Am I losing
Oh
my
my god.
mind?
Am I hearing voices?
I I haven't mentioned high elf yet.
Oh, well, I don't know
Except for
what.
like the last. I mean, we just finished Friday the Basic Rata against maybe a season, which is high elves, but
Oh my god.
what?
Oops. Sorry. Forget that happened. I'm apparently hearing voices.
Am I like? Do I have short-term amnesia?
I think I might just be like hallucinating. I think that's more likely.
Okay, sure.
Cool. Let's carry on.
Yes. Um, Supremacist Runners versus the Toxic Avengers. There we go.
Hmm.
Yeah. This is odd. I don't
Yeah, it's
think
an odd
any of
match.
these teams are particularly impressive.
Just what I'm hearing is you're about to predict a draw.
No, never.
uh,
I refuse.
how much dodge do the Proels have? Not tons.
They have 6 Blodge or Rog.
Yeah, I mean, there's stuff. There's players for Zombie to work on here. There's a lot. There's like a few rookies, a couple of like look at that rookie catchers. Looks pretty juicy. So Zombie could easily get a foothold in the game.
Yes.
Let me just check the league table real quick.
The Toxic Avengers are above the Supremacist Runners.
I'll predict the Toxic Avengers then in that case.
Yeah, so I was gonna do the same. Yeah. For reasons previously stated. Right. Then we have REBBL Ogre against the Velicast Ass Kickers. I mean, I doubt anyone's gonna be surprised when we say we're probably predicting the Velicast Ass Kickers.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the 6-0-1 Chaos team over the 1-2-4 Ogre team for this one.
Yeah. The Hat-Tricks versus the Altdorf Acrobata. A game, like, maybe the first game the Altdorf Acrobata can be sort of confident of winning.
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go with them. The Hat-Tricks they're missing their best players, basically.
And their best players aren't even that good by Chore
Yes.
standards yet either.
And their remaining players aren't very good, and they just lost their carrier, which is the opposite of what you want to happen when you're about to face Kislev.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna predict Kislev as well.
Yeah, for probably the first time in my life. It's the Serpents of Innerok versus Dr. Flu's men.
Hmm.
Um, indeed. Dr. Flu's men are missing a large warrior.
Yeah.
But I think I might still go with the Serpents of Innerok. One of the main reasons is because he now has that pretty impressive Witch Elf Sacker, and the Nurgle only has 1 guard, which means it should be fairly easy to get a 1 dice on this ball.
Yeah, at some point on the drive, there should be dice on ball.
Also, the Dr. Flu's men only have 2 tackle, and both of it are on Raj goats.
Mm.
Yep. Hence, Dark Elves.
Yeah, and not too much to talk about on the league table point of view. I mean, Valakasasik is on 18 points, starting to get a little bit of daylight from the High Elves, the Norse, on 15 points. It's definitely a top 3 of Freya's Guard, maybe a season of the Askic is a top 3. And then everyone else is the chasing pack. But not too much discussed yet there.
Yeah. We'll take
Other
more
than the hat
looks at
tricks,
this
the hat
closer to the
tricks
season.
being higher than the toxic Avengers, and the Serpents of Inaruk on the table, which I don't think anyone predicted at
That is,
the start of
I'm
the season.
very surprised to see them in 6th.
Yeah, in at 6. With a TV difference of 4. Like, there's some plays being made. Anyway, that's all from me.
And from me, I think that's where we'll end it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next week.